Ryder, you saw Lightyear this week, a little bit early. I have not seen it yet, but tell us what you thought of Chris Evans as our toy about a toy about a toy about a movie about a toy kind of dealio going on here.
Yeah, so it was a movie about a toy, about a movie about a toy
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
world
sure.
with no toys.
Yeah.
But this was a D23 early screening, so it was pretty exciting to get to go with other Disney fans. Peyton was there, of course, and he got to
Shout out
MC
Peyton.
the first
Really?
bit. So I was like,
Oh,
yo,
that's
this is
so
hype. Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool. So yeah, movie opens up, and off the bat, it's Chris Evans in a little animated form. I'm like, this is just Chris Evans. It's hard to hear his voice and not think Captain
Yeah.
America. His voice is so distinct, so it takes a little bit to get used to him as a cartoon. But yeah, the film opens up, and I think the whole premise of this is a complete. It's again, I was surprised watching it because I was like, I had no idea the story was going to be like this, right?
Yeah, cool. Good.
Um, the intro was kind of a cool, heartfelt kind of premise to the film, but also accompanied by Michael Giacchino and his beautiful score.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is feeling like Up a little bit. He's given it to us, you know.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, the story was great, and I think there were some twists kind of toward the end of the film, classic Pixar twists, with some good villainy, some good
Sure.
antagonists. It was a great,
See,
great plot.
I had another problem with this.
Yeah.
Before I saw Jurassic World, they
Hmm.
showed a trailer for Buzz Lightyear, and I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
"Oh, this is the whole plot of the movie." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But
Well, depending on which one it is, you have to show me because
it
you
was the
might
first one
not.
I've seen with Taika in it. I didn't even know Taika was in the movie till I saw this
Oh,
trailer, which is
yeah,
crazy.
okay, so there's a little team. There's a little team, and it's
Sure.
kinda callbacks to the cartoon, but so this is the movie that Andy would have seen. It's not like a movie for us. It's a movie in the Toy Story world. So, it opens
Oh,
up slight spoilers, but it's kinda the premise of what the movie is.
yeah.
If Andy is buying the toy Buzz, in that world, they made the toy Buzz off of that movie. It's not like he's a real astronaut. This is the movie we're watching, is the movie that Andy saw. You get
Got it.
that? Does
So
that make
it's
sense? Yeah.
not. It's
And
what
so
I
they probably
assumed. It was
yeah.
like, oh, this is a real person, and then the toy's
Yeah,
based
no,
off this real
yeah.
person. But I get that. That
So,
makes
it's
sense.
almost like Lightyear is an actor playing Lightyear, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that it's a movie that they
Okay.
probably filmed in that world, and so you get hints of, like, the cartoon, you see
Sure.
why they kinda made the toys, you kinda get, like, hints of, like, "Oh, that's probably why they made the toy, and that's probably
Cool.
why they did this," and about Zurg and stuff
Yeah.
like that, we kinda we get into that, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the ending kinda 3rd act has some really cool animation that feels
Awesome.
like an IMAX action film. I was like, "This is crazy how far the animation
Yeah.
has come because it's so advanced, and it feels like a regular IMAX, like a Marvel 3rd act, and you're like,
Sure.
"Wow, this is crazy." But
That's
the
awesome.
themes are there. It
Cool.
it gets a little repetitious a little bit, kind of
Okay.
with the themes of like, what's it called? Like setup and then all that
Payoff kind of
setup,
thing.
payoff, setup and payoff, and it's
Got
like,
it.
okay, yeah, it's kind of, for kids, I get it, but
Sure.
yeah, it's a good film. It's one of
Okay.
their better ones.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. The visuals look really cool. Like
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
cool for a
I
Pixar
mean,
film.
I don't
So
know if you have any questions or kind of any ideas on what you saw, what are your vibes kind of going into this or anything like
I
that?
mean, I obviously you have this like exploration. I mean, I'm a sucker for space. Okay, sucker
Oh
for
yeah.
space movies. Anything sci-fi like that, I'm all about it. And but this is a cool idea to me. A Buzz Lightyear movie, like that sounds
Hmm.
awesome. I used to love this Buzz Lightyear movie that came out in the
Hmm.
late 90s, early 2000s. I forget exactly. It's Buzz Lightyear Star Command, and it's like
Oh yeah.
um just a classic. You got the three-eyed aliens, which I hope are in this. But that's probably a spoiler. I'm sure they make an
Mhm.
appearance, but maybe not. Ryder? Blink,
You
blink
won't-
twice. Blink twice.
No,
Just kidding.
I
Don't blink.
won't blink. I won't do anything at all.
Anyways, the aliens and stuff. But
Yeah.
because in that. I don't know. I just love that cartoon. I used to watch it all the time. It was a little bit dark as a kid too.
Mhm.
They really did some like dark
Oh yeah.
stuff in that cartoon,
Oh
and
wow.
so I remember
Okay.
being like a little frightened by
Yeah.
it. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, if they can capture like that magic and like bring that into what a Pixar movie has like become, that'd be
Mhm.
so cool. That'd be awesome. So
Yeah, yeah. I guess like this isn't about the story, but I see them easily making a Disney Plus series and kind of just going off on this. 'Cause-
less is more, Ryder. We just talked about this
I
with
know.
Jurassic World Dominion. Less is
I
more.
know, but Disney, I was like, oh, and it was funny too because throughout the whole film, I kept looking over to Peyton, and I'm like, that's gonna be in Disneyland. Like,
Oh,
whether it
cool.
was a toy, I
Yeah,
was like, that's a Disneyland toy, or they were doing stuff, and I was like, I could see that being like a drink fountain
cool.
at Disneyland. Like,
Yeah,
it's so obvious that like this stuff will
yeah,
be implemented into the parks.
cool.
So I was like, Disney is just
Now,
synergy, baby.
is this a theater exclusive, or will this be coming to Disney Plus on the same day it goes to theaters?
I'm not sure. I believe this is a theaters only. They
Okay,
really
cool.
wanted to push this. They really wanted this to be just a movie
Okay.
only, and probably Disney Plus eventually. But I
Yeah.
don't think same day release. No.
Okay. I'm excited to see it.
Mm.
I'm excited to see it regardless. So
Yeah, go
hopefully
check it
it's
out,
good
y'all.
stuff. Appreciate the
Yeah,
review, Ryder.
mm,
I'll let you know my thoughts when I see it eventually. But until
sounds
then,
good.
to above and beyond. Is that what he says?
No,
Damn
to
it.
infinity and
Ah,
beyond.
damn. Okay. To infinity and beyond.